gentlemen, welcome to another edition of Wrestling Road Rage. I am the Escape Effect, and I am joined by the one, the only
Ichiban.
So passive. So today's episode we are going to discuss Impact Wrestling's Slammiversary. Not to be confused with any of the previous TNA Slammiversaries, but we're still counting this as number 15 because TNA is officially dead, which made fanboys happy all over the place, going, we were finally right! To an extent.
I don't know if any fanboys are happy about the removal of TNA. I know most fanboys are really big fans of TNA.
Not that TNA.
Test and Albert?
Currently down in Miami, heading off to a show. Just brings back fond memories. See? Robo Lady knows where we're going. But Slammiversary, July 2nd, on pay-per-view. One of the matches that will be taking place is going to be Davey Richards and his wife Angelina Love versus Eddie Edwards and his wife Alicia Edwards. And I believe it is Full Metal Mayhem, meaning anything goes, no disqualification match.
Roberto, hush.
Sorry, Wolves, Full Metal Mayhem. Davey Richards and his wife are the heels of the group, having turned his back on his brother Eddie. I gotta go with Eddie and Alicia on this one. I think the faces in the end are gonna be the ones that come out on top. There's going to be some payback for Alicia. Angelina Love did put her through a table.
Davey Richards, Angelina Love. I can't betray my beautiful people.
See, and I do feel Davey deserves a big push. I do believe in the end he deserves some type of big push to sing his own title. One of the other matches that will be taking place will be EC3, who has once again started showing a dark side to him, will be facing James Storm in a strap match. And this goes back to James Storm, or
What
EC3.
kind of strap?
Leather.
It just didn't help.
It's going to take a good old leather strap between them. And they're just going to be doing some whooping going on in the ring. After all, EC3 was dressed like this. You can't beat EC3 in the cowboy get-up. Even did a little song and dance number too.
Brokeback Impact? Ah!
Brokeback EC3.
Brokeback Impact! Not a good thing. Not a good thing.
EC Cowboy. You know what? And so I gotta go. As much as, was somehow plugged on the Impact Wrestling page as a fan of EC3. A friend of EC3, in fact. I have to go with James Storm. The guy deserves to get a big win at Slammiversary. And for Christ's sake, whoever walks out with the Impact Wrestling Championship, they need to let James Storm get one last run.
See, this is where I disagree with you. You keep talking like it's James Storm's last run. It seems like every morning he wakes up like Christian Cage and goes, one more strap. The strap match thing, it's getting me, man. It's getting me. But I have to back Ethan. And this goes way back to the other series of Slammiversaries and my budding rivalry with a certain cowboy at the air hockey table. You cheat, James. You cheat.
He actually favorited that tweet. I sent a photo about how he was unstoppable, and we never got rematches.
Yeah, no. You are a dirty, cheating cowboy.
Not that James Storm's probably going to see this. We're calling you out to an air hockey match. Some point, somehow, somewhere in the future. Rematch.
Bystanders be damned.
He'll buy the beer.
But yeah,
So,
Ethan Carter.
one of the other matches taking place is we're going to start having the title matches discussed. And during the tapings in India, the greatest X Division superstar to never win the X Division title, Sanjay Dutt, got to become X Division champion. And Low-Ki wants it back. As much as I have the utmost respect for Sanjay, and I don't want it to be just like he just got to have his moment, I kind of feel like Low-Ki is going to be vicious to get that belt back. So I kind of have to go with Low-Ki to regain the championship at Slammiversary.
I'm kind of enjoying Low-Ki's Hitman gimmick.
Yes, kicking ass in the suit.
Yeah. He's pulling it off really nicely. But Sanjay all the way, man. The love guru, Sanjay Dutt.
Free your mind. Free your mind. Some fusions because, GFW had to come in and they have their own titles. And we've already seen a unification in sorts with the new members of LAX, Santana and Ortiz, who they are doing a phenomenal job with Conan and Homicide and the Knockout Diamante. LAX has become a legit group once more. They are the TNA and GFW Tag Team Champions. I'm sure at some point those will be put together as some type of Impact Wrestling tag titles. But right now, the next match, one personally I'm looking forward to seeing, it's going to be Sienna, who is the GFW Women's Champion, against the Demon Assassin, Rosemary, the Knockouts Champion. And I wouldn't be surprised if there's not backup at ringside for both of them, as Sienna has the hot mess, Laurel Van Ness, in her corner, and as we've started seeing this union of Rosemary and Allie, which for those of you that don't know, Allie, or Cherry Bomb on the independent circuit, is the one that kind of brought the demon out of Courtney Rush. So now in Impact, I think we're kind of seeing the opposite, is it's going to be Rosemary that kind of brings the Cherry Bomb out of Allie. I'll probably be threatened that my soul's going to get eaten for this one, and as much as I love Sienna, I gotta go Rosemary for it. I feel Rosemary has been the dominant knockout this year on Impact, having taken out Gail Kim. Red won out in the war of Red versus Blue. She's just kind of been this unstoppable force. And Sienna's tried already. Apparently the Ichiban would care to differ on this one. I kind of like this. For the past episodes, we were pretty much in unison for the WWE ones.
We've been dealing with their writers for so much longer.
True. This is where we're drawing differences on each one.
This is where we draw the difference on the people we've met at indie shows and actually gotten to know these people.
See, that's where I have to is first time I actually saw Rosemary was Courtney Rush at Shine, ironically enough against Allison Kay, and Courtney Rush came out with the Thundercats logo on her tights. At that moment, I was like, I don't know who this is really, but I'm a fan. So I have to go Rosemary for it. The Demon, the Hive Mind, Sienna.
Don't count out the AK-47.
I would never count out the AK-47. So now let's go to a match I'm kind of dreading. And it is the main event. Title. It is the GFW champion, Alberto El Patron, versus the Impact Wrestling World Champion, Lashley. As much as I don't like Lashley, I have to go for him in this match just because I don't want to see Alberto get what so many people hated TNA for, which was, oh, you're this big former WWE champion. Here, have a belt. They already did it on his first night there when they teased that he beat Lashley.
Yeah.
And now they gave him the GFW title. I really will be disappointed if he walks out with the Impact Wrestling Championship.
I will say this. This is a split decision. First, I'm going to totally agree on with you on this one point.
1 point. The 1 point.
The match?
Turn left.
I mean, when it comes down to Alberto versus Lashley, you're not selling me on this.
This left.
This left?
This left.
This turning left.
This time.
I think my argument was clear. The
Yeah.
match. But I will absolutely go the opposite end on you and go with Alberto El Patron. I think the man is much better than some people give him credit for.
I am not going to take anything away from Patron. I just don't feel like he should be getting the Impact title right now. It's kind of like the fault of when he showed up. He showed up in November, was champion by February. This guy showed up in January. He was champion by April. Other guys who had a microphone or just kind of Scottishly kicked ass, they were there at least for a year before they got titles around them. I feel that's a good time frame to do something like
Rebuttal.
that.
Where are those guys that had to wait so long for their title opportunities?
Where are the guys that didn't?
Well, they made their money and then they went to a bigger
Mhm.
money-making place.
Well, one of those guys is starting up his own school. The other one is back in Orlando, just for a different area. All the ones that didn't have to wait is one is enjoying retirement, and the other one makes sure to let the internet know that it's 420 almost every day.
Yeah. Well,
That's
you know,
right.
he can always come back for those glorious
Rumble appearances.
Rumble appearances. I mean, get a nice paycheck.
So that's
Roll
it for
that
this
paycheck up
episode.
and smoke it.
Impact Wrestling. Tea. Sip it.
He sips the
He
tea.
sips the tea and then hands it to a friend.
Clink.
That's it for Impact Wrestling Slammiversary. Be sure to check it out Sunday, July 2nd on pay-per-view. Or Fight Network if you have the app, I think.
Yeah,
Or if you're watching
seriously.
around the world, you got Spike TV on UK, maybe every year in it.
I mean, yeah, seriously, is pay-per-view still a thing? I mean, everyone's on a network of some
For right now, it is.
some sort, yeah.
Alright, like, share, subscribe. We'll see you around next time.
Leave a comment down below.
Comment, click that little thumb that says like. Or if you hate us, hit that dislike. Let us know.
For you that don't live in Florida, red arrows mean absolutely nothing to the people who live in this state. A red light means stop, don't go. A red arrow says, don't go in that direction. Everyone in Florida, they stop and then they go. It drives me nuts.
Because
Man.
people are just used to it, but they don't pay attention to that.
I wonder why there's so many
But-
accidents on the road.
Florida.